Good morning, everyone. Oh, there's a burp from Liv. That's so attractive. I turn on the camera to show everyone. We're just kind of enjoying our lazy morning. If you can see the giant mess on the desk behind Liv, I apologize. We had to repaint our living room, and everything just kind of ended up back there. When it rained I guess it's been like 3 weeks ago now, our roof leaked, and so we had to repaint the entire living room and repatch the roof. But so we're just enjoying our lazy morning, and in a little while I'm gonna get dressed. I'm gonna take this Liv Doodle here for a hike. Liv Doodle, do you want to go for a walk? You do. I think I'll just take her. The other two will get all jealous, but I haven't taken her just anywhere, So we're going to go up to the mountains, and I'll take the camera with me and enjoy the nice trees. It's supposed to be so beautiful up there. Apparently, whoa, there's your nose. You can hear the two playing out there. We'll just go up and enjoy the nice trees. It's supposed to be beautiful up there, like in the 60s and clear and sunny. So we'll go do that. And another stuff in my P.O. box up there, because I haven't been up there in a few days. Well, since the last vlog. And I have some wax. I won a contest. I'm not sure if there's a gem. Thank you for that gross help rope. I know I won a contest. I'm not sure if that's up there, but I have a sampler from Empire Alchemy Wax, and my designer wax pre-order is up there. And yeah, I need to get a move on, but I worked yesterday and I work tomorrow, and then I'm off Sunday, but I have see that giant mess? I'll go like this. But I have a test in my microbiology class coming up Monday, so Sunday is going to be a whole day. Oh, hi Doodle. A whole day of just exam prep. So today's kind of my day of enjoyment. All right, so there's a Liv in the back of my car, and we're on our way up to go for a little hike, and just I might sit around and do my homework, because I mentioned earlier I have a microbiology exam. It's our first test, so it'll be interesting to see how she does her tests. I know this angle isn't the best, but there's a little Liv. She didn't want to sit in the front seat, but this isn't the best angle. But it allows me to see, and yeah, I stopped at good old Starbucks to get myself, what did I get this morning? 4 shots of the blonde espresso with light half and half and 2 pumps of butterscotch. And I also got a breakfast sandwich. I've never actually had a breakfast sandwich at Starbucks, and I think I got the smoked bacon and Gouda without the bacon, because I don't eat bacon. And they handed me this big gigantic drink, and I was like, oh, that's not mine. And then they were mad because it wasn't mine, but it was Natalie with an H, and mine is Natalie with no H. But I weighed myself this morning, and I have lost a total of 9 pounds, so that's pretty cool. I'm sure this bacon or this breakfast sandwich will help with that, right? But we're gonna go for a big long hike, so it'll help burn off those calories. I'm not gonna do anything too high impact because I'm so out of shape, but yeah, it'll be so nice to just get outside and enjoy the fresh air and the sunshine. And it's like I said, I think I said it's supposed to be perfect in the 60s and maybe low 70s up there today. I promise no hour-long vlogs, but that was, oh my god, that was such a pain in the butt to edit. So my hat's off to those daily vloggers that can get their footage down to like 10 minutes or even 20 minutes, because I was like, if I edit that out, that won't make sense, and if I edit that out, but yeah, I don't ever want to have to do that again. And here's to hoping I don't get another flat tire. So we kind of just got here, and it's beautiful. There's my Liv. She can run off leash here. She's allowed, and she doesn't go too far, and she always kind of checks back. Yeah, I couldn't ask for a better day than this, right? It's just sunny enough. It's not too hot. Bugs flying in my mouth. But yeah, there was a lot of traffic getting up here. And lots of tour buses because it's going to be the weekend tomorrow. But look, it's incredible. She's so happy. There she goes. What did you find? Did you find a poopy? You can see that red area on her leg. Liv has belly fever, and she gets really swollen joints, and she gets these lesions that have a hard time healing. She takes a medication that keeps it kind of under control, but she's having a hard time with those lesions right now, so we're working on that. But I mean, obviously she's out running around, it doesn't affect her too much. So that's just in case you're wondering what that big red area is. That's what that's from. But look at this, it's incredible. I realized my camera should be this way, it's better. There's my girl. You should really see this after it's gotten some snow up here. It's just green and lush, and this is still, it's a wild beast. This is still incredible. What are you doing? Oh, you're gonna dig a hole? Get it. When we go to the beach, she does that too. She digs wild holes. I love seeing her play. You know, I like to bring the other dogs too, but I definitely can't let them off leash. Her, I can let run free because she doesn't run off, and she just, you know, in the wild off chance that she does meet somebody, you know, she doesn't bark at them, or usually she either runs back to me or she'll run up and touch their hand. But one time actually this happened twice. When I was really sick, I came up here. I used to hike or walk. This isn't really a hike. I was hiking. If you go up there, there's a big hill you can climb up. But I fainted, and she went and found somebody to bring them to me. But so did my mom's dog. So there's bugs flying in my mouth. I'm gonna be quiet and just kind of enjoy my walk with my dog. And maybe I'll go look at the barn. I love watching her pretend to get the squirrels like she's some kind of wild animal. Look at her just pointing. Alright. I've always really liked this tree, and if you come at night, it's really like illuminated. It looks like it's on fire, but you can see like eagles and stuff. They'll come and roost, and hawks even, depending on when. But ravens, I don't know. I just think it's really cool. So there it is. It's cool. Even Liv Doodle. We're so out of shape. Hear that though? It's just so quiet. Are you a happy girl? Are you a happy girl? So if you go up here, there's like you come to like, it's kind of an overlook, and people just meet there after they're done really driving their Jeeps. And then down here, we're gonna go down this way, and then we'll circle back around to where we started from. So onward we go. So over there is the reservoir, actually, that's in the town where I live, which is a good 35 miles away. But that right there is the city where I live, and it's nice to be that far away and view it from up here, because it actually looks pretty nice. I noticed that a breeze picked up, so I apologize if it's hard to hear, but yeah, it's hot. I love being up here. This is, if I could pick anywhere to live in Southern California, this would be it. I have places in Northern California where I'd much rather live, but I really do miss my home up here. I found out yesterday that I got the full-time job that I wanted, and I don't know. I'm going through a really rough patch right now with so it's really windy. You probably can't hear anything I'm saying, but look at this. The breeze picked up back there. I apologize, but I was saying, I don't know, we're going through a really rough time in our whole relationship thing, and it's just, this was the perfect time to be offered a full-time job because it opens up a lot of doors financially. I used to be completely financially independent, and then when I quit my job to go somewhere else with a full-time opportunity, that just fell through, and I've been working part-time ever since and going to school, but it kind of like took away my own financial independence, and so it was like I was kind of stuck. And so I don't know, there's a lot of like decisions that I just need to make, and I feel like this is a safe space because I think there's only one person I know, like outside of, there's not very many people watch these anyway, it's just kind of like a venting session, but there's only one person I know that actually watches my videos, and that's very infrequent anyway. And it's not like it's a secret. My boyfriend knows how I feel, and I think he kind of feels the same way, but I don't know. It's not good to be unhappy and just kind of like, you drag each other down, and then it's like a vicious cycle, and then you don't, beautiful. And always being out here just kind of makes me feel grounded and kind of clear in my thoughts. So I've been kind of looking around and just kind of putting some feelers out, and I don't know. So I should get my hair like a muffler. But yeah, even just taking this walk, it's kind of like, God, I miss just being able to come out here. This used to be 8 minutes from my house, and Liv and I would come out here 4 times a week. And right now I'm driving an hour to get to work in the morning, and I would be driving half that if I lived up here again. And I used to live up here and drive to my previous job where I worked for 7 years, and it was about 35 minutes or so. So it's not like I'm unfamiliar with that drive. It was just the opposite way down the mountain, because this is kind of like a halfway point for those two, sort of. So I don't know, lots of things to think about, but look at this. I mean, thinking in a place like this, we're just taking a little break. Liv and I are pretty out of shape, but it's just quiet and beautiful. I have water for Liv in the car, so don't worry. You know, I used to carry it with us every time. I used to have a big backpack and stuff that I'd bring, but she doesn't ever want to drink. I'll offer her water and she doesn't drink, so. And we really didn't go that far. We're just out of shape. So there's my girl, just enjoying the shade. You enjoying the shade? So pretty. Trees. The only person I saw was when we first got here on the trail. There's some guys getting ready. I think they're getting ready to go on a bike ride. Maybe they were packing up, but I think they're getting ready to go. Yeah. Only seen some birds. One time I heard a bear here, but obviously there's no bear around. So yeah, we're just really enjoying ourselves. And I had to stop. I was struggling coming up the hill, going back to the car, but we're getting ready to start again. Hear the crows calling. They're behind us in those trees up there, closer to the mountains. Okay, so we just finished our walk. I am so tired. Like, I am very, 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 very out of shape. But that was amazing, and I very much needed that. And I need to get more into the habit of coming up and just being outside and doing more physical activity. It felt so good. I'm all sweaty and it feels good to like, I'm all adrenaline pumped, but like my muscles, like they feel good. So we're gonna, I don't know, I don't really want to go home, but it's probably really loud. Sorry. It's hot. It is not any 66 degrees up here. It's got to be like 74-ish, which is, you know, it's warm for up here. I mean, not in the summer. I apologize for the bumps, but this is a mountain town, so it is bumpy. And she asked me, she has a little bit of a cold and a headache, so she asked me to bring over some Diet Coke. She's like me, when I get a headache, the best thing for my headache, seriously, is Diet Coke. I don't care what anybody says, or even just regular Coke. I know, like, it's not good for you, but coffee just doesn't do the same thing. It's got to be Coke. So I'm gonna stop over there when I come down the hill and bring her some soda. And I don't know, I don't want to come down. I don't want to go down yet. It's so nice up here today. I stopped and got my mail, so there's a bunch of stuff in there. Maybe I'll unbox that. Maybe I should do another video. I don't know. Decisions, right? I don't know though. Isn't this like, who wouldn't